go! Hey, me, at least I get to be drawn today.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to yet another drawing cartoon tutorial. And today, we are going back to the land, or the island of Sodor. That's right, it's time to draw Duck from Thomas and Friends. And so, I seem to be getting a lot of detailed requests, and that's okay. I like it. It's a challenge. And hopefully, you'll enjoy this one. So, with that, get your 3 P's out. Your paper, your pen, and your pencil. Hope you have an eraser too, because, you know, we all need erasers. And let's get started. So first of all, we're going to turn our papers landscape or sideways, whichever you want, because we're going to fit a whole train in there. Alright, and Duck is a lot different looking than most of the other trains, and I'll show you why. But we're going to start off real nice and easy. And we're going to just start off with a nice, beautiful circle. Sorry, singing this morning. And now, once you have that circle, we're going to go right into the secret. That's right, the artist secret that we do here on these videos. The magic T. There it is, the magic T in effect. And why is the magic T magic? I think you know why, but in case you don't, the magic T tells us where everything in the face goes and everything lines up perfectly. Okay, once you have that magic T, we're going to, you know what, let's go ahead and just knock out his face. Wait, that didn't sound right. Let's go ahead and draw his face. So we're going to go across the magic T line that goes across the circle on the sideways line. We're going to make, okay, so this is, his eyes are almost circle. As you can see, I almost drew a circle. Actually, go ahead and draw a whole circle. And the bottom of the circle cuts into the magic T, like that, because it's going to be easier. Now, the second eye, or circle that we're going to make, you can make it the same size, but we're going to make it a little bit closer to the center of the magic T. A little bit closer. Alright. Now, once you have those circles, you're going to go ahead and just erase the bottom of those circles. Alright, let's go and do his eyes. Alright, we're going to draw inside a regular circle, and it touches the bottom of that magic T line. We're going to go to the other one and do the same thing. Boom. Alright. If you thought that was a small circle, we're going to go inside this little circle, and we're going to draw the smallest little baby circle you've ever seen. And that one is going to go kind of on the top. Now it looks like he's kind of looking up there, huh? Right? We'll fix that later. We'll fix that. Okay. Let's get his nose. And now Duck has a big nose. He does. I don't know why. But I think it's kind of good because all the different trains on Thomas and Friends, they all have distinct facial features. His is a nice big nose. And what we're going to do is we're going to use this eye that we used, and we're going to take the line that we started, and we're just going to keep going downwards. Downwards, downwards, till you think it's big enough, and then we're going to, so it's like a slanty line, and then we're just going to go across. Woo! Because that's a nose, right? Alright, on the other side of his nose, we're going to just draw a curved line, slight curved line, just like that, and then we're going to draw a little oval, a little baby oval. We got his nice big nose. Good, good. We're going to draw his eyebrows, which are just one curved line on top, another curved line on top. Boom, boom, boom. And then we're going to go over here to, using that magic T line, we're going to go straight down the center of the magic T. And we're just going to draw a nice, slightly curved line. We're then going to connect that together with a more curvy line. Underneath this smile, he's got a little dimple, which is just a curved line, using that magic T line. I don't think I'm using the magic T line very well here, because it should be even. Now that we've got his nice big smile, and it should be a nice big smile, that smile, make sure his smile lines go past his nose, So he's got a nice big smile. And what we're going to do is we're going to draw from his nostril here a J. Just a nice big J, like that. Or a curvy line. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. Of course, it's not going to be a J now. It's going to be, I don't know what, a slight fish hook. Alright. Alright, so we got his face. We got it. It's down. But, of course, let's finish off his eye real quick. Alright. So I had some comments saying I jump around too much, so I'm going to try and do piece by piece. That way we're not jumping around too much. So let's go ahead and finish off his cool face. And he's got, if you follow that magic line all the way to the very, 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 very bottom of that circle, we're going to make this into a slight curve right here. We're just going to make a little curvy line right there. Okay? And that's all we're going to do with that. Believe it or not. Okay. So, his face. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to do some crazy stuff, and it's going to be fun, and it's going to be magical, and it's going to be cool. Alright, here's what we're going to do. We're going to use that magic T line, we're going to go across. We're going to push it across more. And, yes, we're going to make it long, nice long magic T line, and we'll go the same thing at the side. But this side can be a little bit shorter than there. Alright. Okay, who likes drawing rectangles? You got rectangle drawers out there? Because that's what we're going to do. We're going to draw a real big rectangle. What we're going to do is we're going to use that magic T line that we just did. And we're going to draw a straight line. Boom. And we're going to draw another straight line on this side. Boom. Wow, he looks like... You guys watch Star Wars? He looks like a TIE fighter. Okay, so we're going to keep drawing the lines. And we're going to go straight down. And let's just draw these straight lines. Wow, this one's really messy, right? We're going to draw them all the way down, down, down. And we're just going to connect it right down here. Apparently, I think I know what I'm doing here. And, alright, and then we're going to do on top. And the straight line on the top goes above his head. So we make sure that straight line goes. So we made a big box around him, huh? Okay, once you've got him in a box, which looks really strange right now, I know, we are going to draw another line. Parallel lines, two lines that follow the same path but never touch. So we draw a parallel line right there. Okay. The next line that we're going to draw, yes, we're drawing lots of lines here. We're going to take where we have that little dimple, right? But this line is going to go straight across this big box. We're making a nice big box full of stripes. And then we're going to do the next line, which is going to be right below his head. So if you want to draw a little mark right there to mark where you're going. There you go. Another strange line right there. We're going to draw another line right after that. Right there. Holy smokes. This looks like a funny looking present right now. Okay, so let's do something here. Alright, let's make him look more like Duck now, shall we? I think we shall. Okay, so what we're going to do, first step is let's draw the top part of him. So we're going to go up to the top of this box right above his head. You can use that magic T line if you want to bring it all the way up, but we're going to draw basically a rainbow. Aww, I love rainbows. Alright, rainbow's right above his head, just like that. And then we're going to erase this bit here. What we're going to do now is we're going to go to this corner here, and we are going to just make a curved line like that, and get rid of this sharp edge. Uh-oh, now you see where I'm going with this, huh? So we're going to do all these nice, beautiful curved lines. Beautiful. Nice. Looking like a shape like Duck here. Once we've got those two curved lines there, we're going to look at this stripe here. So you should have one thicker box here and a smaller box right on top of it. We're going to make slanty line. Just like that. Okay? Actually, we're going to go back and we're going to look at these boxes a little bit better here. So this one up here, that we drew the line over to his dimple, we're going to curve that one. Are you ready? Let's do it. I'm going to curve it just like that. Curve it just like that. See? See how we curved it? We've got a curve on this side, a curve on this side. All right, I love it. I love it. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take that curved line and we're going to see where that slanty line goes, and we're just going to connect them like that. Boom. So again, curvy line, connect it with the slanty line. All right, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Let's get rid of all the extra stuff now. Let's just get rid of it. We don't want to see it no more because it's confusing me. It's confusing us. All right, so things are happening here, right? Things are happening pretty good. Okay, once we got this bit, we're going to go right over here, and we're going to make a nice big circle. Boom, boom, boom. Then we're going to go to the other side, and we're going to break the box a little bit with another big circle. Boom, boom, boom. Psh, psh, psh. Then we're going to go on the side of each of these circles, and we're just going to draw the letter C or a U shape. That's sideways, and more of a C, I think. Same thing with that side. Boom! Right down the middle. If you want to use that magic T line, you can. And we're going to make a beautiful square. These are easy shapes. Now, we're going to make a smaller square right inside of that square. Oh my goodness. Okay. And what are we going to do now? Now we're going to make a U shape, or a C, or whatever you want to call it. And then we're going to erase everything inside there. Boom. Then we're going to make a long rectangle. Boom. Okay, this is going to be kind of this coupling thing. You can make this C into an oval if you want. We're not going to get too crazy with the details right now because we're still on the midst of trying to make him all perfect. Okay, so of course these are going to be filled in. You can fill them in now, you can fill them in later, it's up to you. Okay, where were we? Alright, duck. Yes. So, let's make the train part. I think we've got enough of his front end. We can go ahead and start making the rest of it. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the top of this curvy line, which is right there. Bing, bing. Alright, we're going to make a slanty line. Slight slanty line that way. Uh-oh, I'm going to run out of room. Alright, we're going to do the same thing down here. Slight slanty line this way. Boom, boom. Just like that. And then we're going to connect them with a nice straight line. Well, yours will probably be nicer than mine. Alright, let's clean it up. Okay. Alright, so we are just trucking along here. Let's start dividing this guy up a little bit. So we're going to take this line where we got the curvy here, that little curvy we made. We're just going to make a straight line. That's kind of slanty, I guess. So you can see we're doing some three-dimensional stuff here, which can be tricky, but we're going to try and just do it in a fun way, which is just slanty lines. We're not thinking about, oh, it's going to be three-dimensional, crazy, and cool. We're just doing slanty lines. No big deal, right? Yeah, we do slanty lines every day. All right. So now what we're going to do is, see how we did these curved lines right up here on this rectangle here? We're going to do the same thing back here to these corners. So we're just going to make two curvy lines to make it all curvy, and then we're going to erase that bit like that. Okay. We're actually going to use this back line, and we're going to extend it back up, like that. And then we're going to do, and this is going to be kind of crazy, we're going to do a curved line from the tip of this all the way to there. Whoa! Let's extend this slanty line we made. It needs to be longer. Let's make it super longer. Because we're going to do that, and we're also going to make this slanty line on the top of this curved line. Line, 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 this line, that line, blah, blah, blah. Okay, and then we're going to extend this to go back. And as you can see, we're doing more slanty lines, and then we're going to connect them with a straight line. So we're getting all the pieces here. It's good to get the pieces first, right? Okay, where are we over here? Let's do, oh yeah. All right, so we're gonna take this bottom part that's got all these cool buffers and stuff. We're gonna take that top and we're just gonna send it backwards. Send it back, send it all the way back. Again, slanty lines. And this one's pretty close to the bottom, so it can be almost a parallel line. As you can see, they get thicker and they get smaller. So if it's easier for you, you can look at this line and make sure it's bigger than this line back here. So you've got kind of a, I know, it gets confusing a little bit. But we're not done yet. We got more, so we're going to do a parallel line. We're going to follow that line straight up. Boom, 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 parallel. And then we're going to just drop it down. Boom. Wow, we're getting a lot of lines in here now. Let's get rid of some of them. Let's get rid of that one. All right. Yeah. Much better. Whew. Cleaner. Funner. Yes. Love it. Loving it. All right. So let's do some U's. The letter U. As we do with all these trains that we do, we are going to do the letter U, and it's going to be a nice big one right there. Boom. We're going to do 4 of these. We're going to do another one right next to it. Boom. A little bit smaller. Another one. Boom. And another one. Boom. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 letter U's. Oops. Mine look weird, but that's because I'm not as good of an artist as you guys. But what is a good artist, right? We're all good artists. Okay. Got my letter U's in there. If you remember in some of the other training videos, how do we make them 3-dimensional? We're going to make these 3-dimensional real quick by making a J, a J, a J, and a J. Whoa, you did that so fast. What did you do? Alright, so as you can see, I made a parallel line that started as a parallel line and then just kind of swooped right into the bottom. Or, if you can see, letter J. There's small little letter J's. Or fish hooks or something like that. Alright, inside of these guys, man, I shouldn't have erased that line. I think I needed it now. But we'll get along without it. Alright, we're going to just do some ovals inside these. Obviously, we're making his wheels. Alright, we've got some ovals. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to connect them with a line. Just connect all those ovals with a line. And then another line. So we've got 2 lines. So for now, so it's like a big long, we just made a big long rectangle. Alright, let's not get too crazy with the wheels right now. So let's look at the U shape. Let's do let's do a wheel over here as well. And what we're going to do is, kind of eyeball it. I'm going to put mine right about there. It's a U shape. And then, how do we make it 3-dimensional? A little J, and you can do that inside or outside. And I'm going to give it just a little bit of it. This thing's like right in front of it. Let's erase everything inside this little rectangle that we made our coupling. Alright, we did it. We've got like a lot of the basic pieces now of duck here. Let's do some details though. Let's have some fun. Alright, so the first thing we all know is we gotta do his spout, right? And what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a big rectangle that goes right on top of that. And it's long, it's a long one. What we're gonna do is let's just put a little rainbow on the very top of that. See that? And then we're going to erase this bit right there. And then we're going to put another parallel line rainbow underneath the other rainbow. And we're just going to connect them both. A little baby C and a baby U, or a baby curvy line. Whatever you want to call it. Okay. I'm not going to fill it in just yet, but we all know this is going to be a fun fill-in with the black. So we'll do that in a bit. Let's do his big, huge dome, because this dude's got a big dome. Right? And that goes right on top of this curved line here. Nice big one. Can't get too big on that. Alright, next to that we have a smaller dome. And then next to that we have like a square dome. How I'm going to do that is we're just going to make a L shape or a half rectangle. Like that. Alright, and that brings us back. And you can see I start off with a big dome, then it got us a little bit smaller, and then this one got a little bit smaller after that. So it's kind of doing the 3D effect without even trying. Over here we've got a nice beautiful circle. Oh, I love the circles. And then we're going to do a baby circle inside of it. Okay. Alright, so that big curved line that's above this circle, we're going to make it thicker. And you can get fancy with it. You know, you can draw a line that follows it, like a parallel line, if you want. You can just thicken it up with your pencil and just make it a thick line. It's not going to matter too much, and then we're going to do the same thing. So this roof has kind of got more of a thickness to it. So I'm just gonna do a thick line. I think that's easier for me. But it's up to you what you want to do. Okay, so we're going to, let's do the pipe. There's a big pipe that's kind of cool. Alright, so right around here we're going to draw an oval. Okay? And then we're going to draw a parallel line, another parallel line, that starts from here, that follows this line. So what is that? What are you talking about? Like a slanty line. How about that? That's easier to understand. Okay, so we got a slanty line. But we're not going to just make one slanty line, we're going to make two slanty lines, and here it comes. Oh, that's horrible. There we go. Oh, it's just getting horrible. More and horrible every time. Okay. Okay, so you can get your two slanty lines before I make a mess of mine. We're going to put on the end of those two, we're just going to put a curvy line. Underneath it, we're going to draw a little baby U shape. We're probably not even going to be able to see that because it's so baby small. We're going to make this all one piece. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to make a straight. We're going to follow this line and make it straight. Two straight lines. Okay. But we're not going to go all the way. What we're going to do is once we get to the head, we don't want to bump into the head, so we're going to go over the head. Whoa. Okay. So it might be easier to just do the two straight lines first and cut them off, so you have a little breaking point, and then draw your big rainbow over his head, and then draw your second rainbow over his head, and mine's all funny, but that's okay. Alright, once you get over his head, you're clear. It's like a video game. Alright, you made it. You can go to the next level. You want to make sure that it does break off around the same area where it broke off over here, and then of course what we're going to do, straight line across, following that one. And then we're going to do a curvy line outside of everything, just a curvy line. So it looks like you just made your pipe. Okay. So there's his pipe. Okay. How are we doing? We doing pretty good? Alright. Okay, so let's make his cool GWR. Does anyone know what that stands for? Comment below. Tell me what GWR stands for. So first I'm going to do is I'm going to draw the letter G. Right? And I'm going to draw right next to it the letter W. A little bit bigger. And it's got like a little curvy thing on the end here. And then I'm going to draw the R even bigger. And it has like a curly Q thingy at the end here, right? Okay. So, you can keep it like that. If you check out some pictures of our boy Duck here, you can keep this like this. Or what you could do is you can trace around it to make it more, stand out more. It's up to you. I will go ahead and do the crazy thing and trace around it. So see, what I'm doing is I'm just tracing around the letter. Do each letter. Okay. Alright. See, that's kind of cool, right? Okay. I try not to get too crazy with the details. But, okay, so this pipe that we made, I'm going to make some more details here. With this pipe that we made, we're going to go across just a little bit more. We're going to kind of follow it. We're not going to connect the pipe. We're not doing that. That's not what we're doing. But we are going to make a little line there. Once you make that first line, you're going to go to where we made this little rectangle, this little baby rectangle. We're going to make this keep going. We're going to keep it going across. And more rectangle there, just like that. We're actually going to get rid of this bit here. Right. We're actually going to bring this last line down a little ways, just a little ways past that big rectangle that we just did. And we're going to cut across like that. Okay. So now up here, from that line we just made from the pipe and the rectangle that we just made, we're going to make one straight line straight down, another straight line straight down. So we got two straight lines, and that's going to be his little door. Right above it, we're going to make a nice egg, like that. Put a little curved line, just like that, and fill it in. What are our details? We are going to go over here, and we're going to take, actually we're going to use this line that we made already, and we're just going to make a rectangle here. We're going to do the same thing on this side, and we're going to make a rectangle right here. Love those rectangles, right? Okay, here it gets tricky. Alright, see how we made this line going backwards? We're going to take the corner of this rectangle and just draw a parallel line all the way to the back of the train. See the highlighted green line? Okay, so what we're going to do is draw a parallel line right here, straight, right next to this rectangle that we made. And then what we're going to do is we're going to make a nice big U shape, C shape, curved line, rainbow. I love rainbows. Then we're going to erase everything inside the rainbow. So we have room to draw a beautiful circle. Yikes. That looks like a 6. A beautiful circle. Alright, then all we're going to do is we're going to have a little guy on the top here. He's going to say, I'm going to jump down. And he goes, whoa. Oh, safe. Okay, sorry. Alright, we're going to connect the bottom of that rainbow with a straight line. And then we'll just connect the guy jumping line to that bit. And then we're going to, from the edge of the rectangle here, we're going to connect that bit over there with a slanty line. And then we're going to go to this side and connect with a slanty line. We did it. Let's do the other one now. Alright. Same deal. What we're going to do is we're going to draw, we're going to make this into a 3D box somehow. Okay, we're going to draw a slanty line going that way. And another slanty line going this way. And we're going to connect them. Alright, then a straight line down. And connect those two. That's it. They're going to erase everything in the boxes that we just did. Alright, loving it. Loving it. Okay. I think we got this thing down. So we're going to make some 3 crazy shapes and then we're all done. So, let's do it. Alright, we're going to take this middle box right here. We're going to make a straight line. That's easy, right? Then we're going to make a curvy line, or a slanty line, and then like that, and we're just going to connect it. So we made kind of a triangle. You want to start with a triangle? That's one way to do it. Then we're going to make a slanty line that follows the same path, a parallel line, and then we're going to connect those. Erase everything in there. There's the first shape. The first crazy shape. Alright, next crazy shape. We're going to take that top of that line again, and we're going to make a curvy line, just like that. It goes from there to down there, boom. And then again, a line, yes, a line that goes back to this middle line here. And then straight line. We're going to make a parallel line of that curvy line, and then connect it with another straight line, or slanty line. Alright. 2 shapes down, 1 to go. Alright, and that's going to be over here. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to, if you can see right here on the bottom of this, we're going to just do a slanty line. It's just like these, all slanty. And then we're going to get rid of this bit here. Okay. Alright, now we're going to make a straight line right there. Then we're going to make a slanty line like that. And then we'll connect that. And then we'll make a line that connects to this middle part again. And this will go right to the big GWR piece, like that, and then connect. So it's like another three-dimensional triangle thing. Okay. Alright. We are done, but if you want to do some serious details to these wheels, you can by doing a parallel line that follows each one. I'm going to do them real quickly, just in case people wanted to do that. Okay. And then, just like in all the other ones, they have a line that branches out, almost like a sun. So we're going to do that. And then we'll just do a parallel line on each one of those. Wow. Uh-oh. My pen's too thick. Too thick. Too thick. Alright, so same thing over here. Follow that piece right there. Make your sun lines, and then parallel. Okay. I think we're done. Well, now we're going to do some fill-in. This fills in here. What else fills in? Something. Oh, let's get rid of the magic T, right? The secret magic T. We don't want people to know about it. All right. We're going to leave the bit underneath his eyes like that. Magic T, bye-bye. All right. Alright, so that's okay. So, he's the number 8, so 8 on the end here with a box. Yeah, I think we got him. Alright, ink him in, color him up. I'm just looking real quick. This pipe is black as well, so maybe I should do it black. I was thinking almost like the other drawing we did, Donald. We did Donald, and then we did Duck. I don't know. Okay, yeah, that is him. A little bit simplified, but I think that'll work for now. So, ink these in, color them up. We have a Facebook page. We want to see your ducks coming in. We want to hear them coming down the track. Coming right in. We want to see your artwork. And so we can show them off. Comment below what you want us to do next, and then we'll put them in the bowl. We'll pick one out. We're going to pick one out in a minute here. Give the video a like, a thumbs up, please, because we need the support. And what else do we need to do? What do we need to do? Subscribe to the channel, right? And ring the bell.
If you don't subscribe.
Okay, it's that time again when we get to pick your things, right? And we're going to pick every time. Pins. Lots of pins, right? And lots of... And another pin, right? Lots of snakes. 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 Snakes in the camera. Okay. Let's see what we got here. We got...
Please help me! Please, I'm running!
You're running from somebody?
Yes, I'm running.
Who are you running from?
I'm running from Diesel.
Okay, if we see Diesel, we'll do something,
Wait,
right?
that's Diesel?
No, this is Duck, right?
Yeah.
All right, Duck, we got your back. Check out the drawing. You like it?
Yeah.
All right, all right. Okay, so let's pick out the next thing, and it's.
Yeah, be all scared. Hey, have you seen Duck around here?
No.
Are you sure?
Nope. We haven't seen
Put
Duck.
me down.
Right?
Hey, oh!
That's how you deal with Diesel. He's a mean guy sometimes. I think he's gotten nicer lately, but back in the day, man, that guy. There's a Cragzilla around here.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
You have to pick it.
All right. Asher's not gonna pick it. He wants me to pick one more. All right. Let's see. Let's see. All right. And it's. Oh! Take him! Take him! I don't like snakes! I don't like them! All right. So Asher's gonna pick this one. Ready? Here we go. It's the main one. Right. It's the main one. Alright. Alright, here we go. What?
Well, that's just fine.
What?
What's that?
I don't know what that is.
Is that a Hooker's or egg from Minecraft?
I think it's a Minecraft thing. Okay. You want to pick that one? Something fell down. The Teaver's like,
Let's do
pick
this.
it up! And it's Piplup. Piplup. Piplup from Pokemon. What's a Piplup?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
It's a Pokemon character.
Yeah, some kind of. We're gonna have to look it up. I don't know what it is.
But it's a Piplup. It's from Pokemon. We do know it's from Pokemon, but I don't know we don't know what it is. So yeah.
You requested it, people. You want Piplup? You're gonna get Piplup.
But we had to find out what it is.
Yeah, because we don't have a.
We know he's Pokemon.
All right, so Asher's got some snakes. All right, so keep on drawing. The more you do.
You better look at you. Here, wait. Hold on. It's the more you draw, the better you get. Biddly bop, badiddy bop, Cragzilla, puss.
What? You want to draw more? Well, we got more videos for you to watch. Check out any of these, and please share this with all your friends. Let's get more people drawing. The more you draw, the better you get. All right, see you at the next video.